Hello everyone, my name is Biki Saikia and I am the CEO of Recycle. And here Mr. Spandan Sarma, the CTO of our company, and Rahul Yadav, the CMO of this company, and Farhaz Rahman, the CFO of this company. And the biggest now at the present time, the biggest problem of this world is the environmental pollution. And for this issue, the world, most of the countries in the world are coming together and unite and try to resist this global issue. And so 190 in 15 December 2015 in 196 countries coming together and make a treaty which is known as the Paris Agreement. And one of the major contributors of this environmental pollution is pulp and paper mills. And so we are here to reduce some amount of this problem by our company. So here we all are here with our company, the Recycle. And our company is not only a business, is help our planet to reduce environmental pollution and help those students who can't afford a new book. And so it's not only a company, it's an idea for a society. And our business model is like our strategy is first our company first buy a second-hand book from a seller who can be anything from you, anybody from you, and but in 50 to 60% market rate, less than market rate, a second-hand book 50 to 60% less market rate from the seller, and it store in our facility. And after that, we rent this book to the customer in 9.6% of rent in per month. Is it for 1 year or less than 1 year, for maximum 1 year, and minimum time period is 1 month. And for that is the difference. After 1 year, if a customer is rent the book for 1 year, then he will get two option that he can take the book permanently, or he can return the book our company at a rental cost 9.6% per month. After if the customer return the book, then the rest of the money which we will get from the customer at the time of he ordered the book, we return the rest of the money. And these are the business model of our company. And these are the future growth of our company. Now in the world, the second-hand book market is growing. The 2023, the second-hand book market value is 48.49 billion, and it estimated to grow at 6.6% annually growth rate. It will reach 102.6 billion till 2033. And in India now is 1.1 billion. 1.1 billion, and at a growth rate of 14.4% annually, it will reach 4 billion. Estimate it will reach 4 billion, and this shows that this market has more potential. The important factor to this market is growing, for which this market is growing, the rising cost of new books and the awareness of sustainability and demand for affordable books, and major players which are coming for, because if major players are coming in a sector, then there are more innovation. So for this, the growing market is growing much bigger. And our output is I tell that our company is not only a business. This help those people who can't afford a new book, and it help Also it help environmental impact because if our company will use the second-hand book, so there are less amount of tree cutting and affordable for customer because the now new books are so much. The cost of this book is so high, and second was access to wider range of book or and last is use of books. For this our company the usage of book is going higher is our estimate. And after that, Mr. Spandan Sarma is coming for our company business market strategy.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be taking you guys through the marketing side of recycling. So let's talk about the target audience. The target audience is competitive exam aspirants, UG, PG students, and casual readers. We all have had a time where we had J books which were never used. They were just sitting there in the home, no one touched them. But through the means of recycling, we can use those same books. We can use those same books and give it to rent for people who actually need them. There's also important information regarding the target audience. So the age group is 10 plus. The location is initially Guwahati. The mode is mainly online, but we'll be having offline stores as well. And income group of the people buying will be below 6 lakhs. So SWOT analysis of a company. Strength. So it's a rent-based system, therefore it's very affordable compared to other companies. And the major strength of a company is that there's a continuous cycle of book reading. No book never goes to total waste. A book which was used once by a senior will be used by a junior again. The opportunities by our company are that the wastage of books have been reduced. There will be more promotion of reading and it's a very cost-effective manner of using books. The threat that a company faces is the digital transition of books, and the weakness is that it can be replicated. So coming to the marketing strategy, it's a very user-friendly and systematic website. And we'll be using social media platforms to promote more of our company, but not just in a normal way of just using advertisements. We'll be also having quizzes, we'll be having giveaways, and any type of strong interaction-based points that we can have with our audience. We'll also be partnering with local coaching centers, schools, and colleges. We'll be participating in book fairs so that we can promote more reading. We'll be also creating blogs, podcasts, and also we've seen it nowadays in Instagram there are reels where short podcast clips can be uploaded, where a huge amount of traffic gets directed to the website. So we'll be using this to our advantage to direct the traffic to recycle. We'll be building an email list and send newsletters, offers, and other kind of discount offers to all our customers. And also to people who purchase, we'll also have a reward-based system for them. So now, this was the marketing portion, and now I'd like to discuss the technical operations of our company Recycle. I'd like to call Rahul Yadav, the CTO.
So I'm the CTO of the company. I'd like to talk a bit about what other companies generally do in this market. They generally set up a website, they make the software, they make everything, and they just offer online home delivery. So in second-hand book market, actually, the margin is very less, and the home delivery system, it takes almost 40 rupees. And what in our model we are renting at a book for normally 30 rupees per month. So if someone takes 40 rupees for delivery and 30 rupees per month, so delivery charges is actually more than the actual product. So in our model we have planned to start small by targeting first our city Guwahati. So we are planning to have 9 small inventories, 200 square feet, to hold our books. There are our inventories. They are set up all over the city at almost walking distance, as you can see in the map. So there is, we don't need actually a home delivery, and people can walk in. And for the management of these inventories, we will have one staff, one inventory manager. And this system actually is the backbone of our company because it beats the traffic. So how many of you have been to Guwahati? Okay. So you already know maybe that this traffic in Guwahati is headache. So this system is actually very efficient in those kind of systems in big cities where there is traffic. So book storage and management. While renting books, there is always chances of damages because people don't handle the books properly generally. So we will have our rules, guidelines, and we will impose fines if there are damages. We will have security deposit. That is, they will pay more at first, and if they damage the books, we will cut the fines from them. And there will be book inspections on return. When they return, we will inspect the books, of course. And online users account for records, we will have online users account. Repairing damages, we will repair damages by using the fines. And we will promote our brand using brand stickers on books. So basically, we will put our stickers, brand stickers, on every book we rent. So that's efficient of marketing. There is no cost, it's just stickers. So this our website will look something like this. We will focus mainly on NEET, JEE, BSc, bachelor's, master's, novels, these kind of books. So the most important thing in our website should be the search feature. The search feature should be very powerful and list of all books. That is, we will not only list the books that we already have, we will list all the categories that are available in the market, regardless if we have it or not. And there is a request feature, and people can request which book they need, so that we get the feedback and we can plan our next steps accordingly. So we'll have records of the user, and we will have full feedback section. We will constantly take feedback. Okay. So now I would like to talk something about efficiency. In second-hand book market, the margin is very less, and in case we need, we have planned our actual model, and in case we need more efficient model, we have already thought out the plans. So in efficient mode, we can switch to 50% of the employees, cut monthly expenditure to half, and the drawback to this system will be that our inventories will be closed on alternate days. So basically, it's mainly online. So we can talk to the customers beforehand and decide the date when they can rent the books. So we will be able to close the inventory on alternate days. And now I request Farhaz, our CMO, to come.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Farhaz Rahman, the CFO of Recycle, and as the name suggests, allow me to walk you through the finances of our company. Here's some details on the working model of how it's going to work in terms of the finances. So we'll acquire books from sellers for around 50% of the MRP. Since it's second hand, they would not get more value than that. So that's the bare minimum that we're expecting. Then we'll collect these books from them, and then we'll sell them to customers or rent them based on whatever the customer prefers. So at first, we'll sell it to them for 70% of the MRP. Then, depending on their choice, they can rent it for 9.6% of the cost per month. minimum 1 month or a maximum of a year, that is 12 months. And then once they have used the books, they can make a wise decision on whether they want to keep the book with them or they want to return it to us. So if they choose to return it to us, what we'll do is we'll take the selling price at which we sold it to them, then we'll deduct the rent from it, and then they will get the remaining money. So in that way, they can use the books that they need for the time period that they need at a much lesser cost than buying original books. If we plot a pie chart, then as you can see, a major portion, that is the red portion, will be spent by them if they decide to buy it brand new. But instead, if they choose to buy it through our model, it will cost them much lesser money. And if they wish to rent it from our model, it will cost them even lesser money. Coming to investments, the first year will be a little rough for us as we're a new startup. For the first 3 months, we'll require 18 lakhs per annum to purchase the books. Then in the following next 6 months, we'll have some books with us and some books will be with our customers. So we'll need to buy some books but lesser than the first time. So this time we're expecting around 12 lakh rupees per month. And then for the last 3 months of the year, we're expecting to buy even lesser books and we'll require 9 lakhs per month. So for the first year, the total investment for just the books is going to end up around 1.5 crores. For further years, the cost required to buy these books is going to go down as we have books available with us. We'll just need to replenish the damaged ones or the new ones. So in that case, for year 2, it's going to be around 1.24 crores. For year 3, it's going to go down to 1.06 crores. For the 4th year, it's going to drop below 1 crore and it's going to go down to around 99 lakhs. Then for the 5th year, we're projecting it to be around 86 lakhs. So as you can see, our investment required, although it's still high, but it's starting to go down. Now, we have spent the money, we need to make it back. So let's talk about revenue. For the first year, if we talk about the rental model, for the first 3 months, we won't have as many customers as we're a new idea. We'll have a smaller reach. So in that case, we're projecting around 86,400 rupees to be generated for the first 3 months. Then in the following 6 months, our customer reach will increase thanks to our marketing and spread of our word. So we're projecting around 1,15,000 rupees to be generated in the next 6 months. Then in the final 3 years, the number of customers will increase and we're projecting around 1,72,000 per month. So all in all, for the first year, from the rental model, we're projecting sales of 14,68,000 rupees. But since customers are different, their choices will be different, so our model is also dynamic. We have also given the feature for them to buy books from us. So in that case, if they choose to buy it from us, then for the first 3 months, we're projecting 12.6 lakh rupees of sales. And then for the next 6 months, as our reach increases, we're expecting 16,80,000 rupees per month. Then in the next 3 months, the final 3 months of the year, we're projecting 25 lakhs in sales. Total of the first year from the sale model comes out to be 2,14,000 rupees. So if we take an average of the revenue that we can generate, then for the first year, we're expecting to generate 1 crore 14 lakh rupees from the first year. From the second year, we expect 1 crore 23 lakh rupees. In the third year, it goes up to 1 crore 43 lakhs. In the fourth year, it increases to 1,90,000, and then in the fifth year, when our reaches will be even higher, we're projecting 2 crore 30 lakh rupees of sales. So we spent the money and we made the money, but did we make any profit from it? So we have plotted a bar graph for the following data, which has investment versus the revenue. In the first 2 years, investment is higher than the revenue because we are a new company. We're spending more but making less. So eventually, in the third year, as you can see, our sales go above our expenses or our investment. And in the fourth year, there is a major jump between the sales and the investment. So we're expecting to make our break-even point in the fourth year within 3 or 4 months of that year. And then in the fifth year, as you can see, there's almost 1 crore 27 lakh worth of profit, straight profit, not just sales. So if we think about 10 years like this, we're projecting our company to be valued at 12.5 crore rupees. And so I like to ask our investors to lend us with an investment amount of 1.5 crores for 10% of equity. So with that, that's the end of our financial details. Thank you. Any questions from anyone?
So, I would like to ask a question. So, basically, in general stores also we can find the same means this technique. But what differentiates you from this is the rent system, right? Because the rental means rental is not available, but you can buy second-hand goods. This is available. So, the rent system, let's assume 990. A book's cost 990. Okay, and it's for JE, I guess. Okay, you can take any book. Then for one student rent it for 12 months. Okay, and you are keeping it at 9.68, approximately 10. So it will cost per month 99 rupees. Okay, then if you 99 into 12, then it will cross 1000 mark. So it will be more costly for him.
Actually, the thing is that our model is relative, right? We're buying it at relative cost, we're selling it at relative cost to MRP. So you said MRP of 990. For our ease of calculations, since we're thinking about JE, NEET, and UPSC, the average cost comes out to be rupees 3000. So if you don't mind, I'd like to answer in terms of those numbers. So let's say MRP of the books is rupees 3000, right? We'll buy them for 50% of the cost, around 1500 rupees, and then we'll sell it for 70%. That comes out to be 2100. So we sold a book to a person that cost 3000 MRP at 2100. So if there's only buying the book, they're flat out saving 900 bucks, right? But if they choose to rent it from us, then we're charging 9.6% of that cost per month. So that's 144 rupees per month. In that way, if he buys it or rents it, then let's say rental. For rental, if he's renting it for 10 months, as you said, then 144 times 10 goes up to around 1500 bucks. And then he returns it to us. So 1500 is the rent. We sold him for 2100, he gets 600 back. So he used the book for 10 whole months. He prepped, he studied. But he only had to spend, how much is it? 1500 rupees.
Then
And what's the MRP?
Yeah.
3000 rupees.
And you are also buying it at 1500. So how you are gaining the profit in the rental?
No, we sold it for 2100, right?
No, you are selling, but no, you are selling it at 2100. I know. That is sold in general store also. But you are what makes you different is the rental one, right? And rental one you are earning no profit because 1500 you are earning means taking it at 1500 and you are giving rent for straight 10 months. Then you will be receiving 1500. So where is the profit?
But do you know where the difference comes? We get the book back.
Okay, then
Once we get the book back,
yeah.
we are not spending anything on it, but we're straight up renting it again. So once we rent it for the second time, there's a straight up profit. There's no money spent on it.
So on second time also you will apply the same amount, 10%.
Yeah, the finances will stay same. They may increase with inflation, as we know, but then again, they're still saving a lot of money. And once we sell the book for the first time and recover the sold money, we have a book with us and then we're renting it out. So we're making money but not spending anything on it.
There is also a per order rate.
Yeah, if we think about it, 9.6%.
How will you take it? There are many like Kindle, Amazon Kindle, and they are moving to not the books. They are with the help of technology. They are converting the books into
Audiobooks.
audiobooks or anything.
Yeah.
How will you gonna take it?
But then the thing is, how popular are audiobooks? If you think about JEE prep or entrance exam prep, how many students prepare via audiobooks
No,
and how
not
many
for
prepare?
J, not for J question. You have also kept the novels portion.
Yeah, even the novels, there are book collectors, right?
Yeah.
So do you think book collectors would prefer to have an audiobook or the book
I
itself?
don't think book collectors will prefer the second-hand book.
I mean, even then they're still saving money on it. They're getting a book they want, that they like. They're book collectors. They're still saving money on it. So I'd say it's a win-win. Novels are our secondary concern though. Our primary concern is on entrance exam books. But even then, or even on novels, we can still make profit from it. So I suppose that's it. Thank you. Anyone else? Yeah.
How you will tackle the problem that most of the books that are used for JEE and NEET are available online, and also it is made available by the coaching or with their whole course. How you tackle it?
See, the thing is, coaching entrance books, right? The institute will provide them the books, but even then the institute is still selling it to them. They're not giving it for free. The modules that institutes provide, it's included in the admission fee, right? So it's a student's choice. He can say that he wants the admission, but not the study modules. So that way he can save money on that study module and buy it through our platform. That way he also has admission in the coaching center, also has the books he needs, but say spends less money.
No, in most cases the coaching modules are attached to the admission fees.
No, that is very much flexible. It depends on the student.
Will you going to collaborate with the coaching industry?
All other students here, they know that only the coaching institute material is not used. There are only different type of books which we use for the exam. We focus on this, not coaching materials. We focus on this, like SC or this type of book.
In terms of apart from renting for only 1 month, they can use the online one.
Yeah, the thing is, there are online choices, right? We did JEE. Everyone cleared JEE, right? We used books though. What did you use? Did you buy books? Everyone buys books, right? The thing is that although online books, they are available, but when you use a laptop or a phone, there will always be distractions as compared to a traditional book. There will always be distractions. Imagine your laptop's low, you have the book on your laptop but you can't charge it. Then how are you going to study? Right? That's the limitation of online books. The thing is,
short period that you are renting the books for short period, most of the people will prefer online for suppose 1 month. People buy books for longer time, suppose for 1 year, 2 years, and for their whole life. So they will mostly prefer the books that can be second hand also, and that can be new one also. They will not prefer rental one for short period.
well, the rental one is for people who want rental, right? We have both options.
After 1 year, there will also have option. If you after 1 year, you have to tell that after 1 year you have to option that you return the books and you take permanently take it permanently. If you take it permanently, then your cost is rental cost is we at the beginning we take some amount of rent, take some amount of rent for 1 year. For 50% cost, we security as a security we take it. And
He's talking about the 70% that I mentioned.
if after 1 year, if the person want to take the book permanently, then he can. This is idea also in our model.
So basically we take the security money. So the student has the option to not return the book. He can just take the book and keep it with him permanently, and we will have the security money. We won't have any losses. And it's like buying a second book.
It's already in our design.
Okay, this was very well defended. Are there more questions? Okay.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
What about open libraries?
Well, there are open libraries, but not everywhere.
Not everywhere, because in Guwahati there are only one central library.
So-
Where I live, there is no library. So I face this problem myself.
So let's say there are 100 of us. Okay. The central library is accessible to not more than 30 of us. Then what about the 70 of us? Because they're not going to have that many books. Although it's a central library, the number of books are going to be limited.
If you go for a central library in Guwahati from my house, it is cost is in vehicle is cost almost 100 to 120 rupees. Only vehicle cost.
So if you think about it in terms of convenience, right, central libraries, they are not convenient for everyone. If it's, say, far away from your home, then you'll have to spend a lot of money just to get there. So instead, spend the money on buying the book. You'll even have the book with you. In the central library, you can't bring it out. You'll have to go study there.
You can rent the book for 1 year.
And also there is one problem.
Go on.
I guess there will be a major problem here. That just suppose you have a senior in your school, okay, and he is doing JEE, and you know him. So obviously you will talk with him, and you will note down that what books he has used, and also you will tell him that please give us the book that you have used.
Well, I'll allow Rahul to answer this one.
So we will offer him more money than you can offer. The second person can offer, and we will let you have the book.
Means that will have a personal attachment. So it can be compared with
Yeah, there are personal attachments, but sometimes it depends.
It's also in our model, if the seller, the person who sell the book in our company, also after 1 year, then if the customer return the book, then he also have the option that he take the book which he sell after 1 year. But some amount we pay for this. Because you tell that emotional attachment. For this I also.
Okay, we are exceeding time now.
But
We want the next presentation to start. Please take the pictures. Come on the first slide.